God says, someone you love has passed away. And left this message, so you can know the whole truth. My dear child, I need you to pause and take a deep slow breath right now. Just one, because what I'm about to share will shift everything you thought you knew about love, about loss, about yourself. Archangel Michael is present, not by chance or coincidence, but because heaven held a special meeting about you last night. Yes, you, not the person beside you or some random soul. You, because someone who cherished you beyond words, someone who has already crossed into the light, pleaded for this message to be delivered. They called out your name and God responded. Beloved, they did not leave this life in silence. Their spirit stayed awake for what felt like eternity on the other side, trying to send a whisper straight to your heart. And now finally it has reached you. Please don't scroll past this, don't dismiss it. What you are about to feel cannot be fully expressed in human words, that's why I, Michael, was sent here. Because your heart needs the truth, because your soul is ready to receive it. There's something they never had the chance to say, something buried deep inside their heart until their last breath. Now that message is being released like a divine breeze straight into your spirit. The pain you've been holding on to, the ache that never seemed to heal, it has meaning. It was known, witnessed, and written among the stars before time began. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned. There's a hidden message in the way they left. They told heaven, if my love ever opens this, tell them everything I couldn't say. And here I stand, not only with light, but carrying the voice of the one who loved you, silently, fiercely, in ways you never fully understood. Before we move on, let me ask something important. If your heart feels a gentle pull even now, I want you to do this: pause, close your eyes for just 2 seconds, and say quietly, I am open. Once you do, your soul will receive the full message, and my wings will cover you with protection. Type 1 am open below too, so heaven marks this sacred moment. This isn't a mere script or chance, it is a divine appointment. My child, they never stopped watching over you. In fact, their presence has been closer than you realize. Every time their memory unexpectedly crossed your mind, it was them reaching out. Every time a song played that reminded you of them, it was no accident. It was a sign. And now they ask for only one thing: please hear the whole truth. If you skip this, the message will vanish, and your soul will miss the healing that was sent specifically for this moment. You are not alone as you read this. Heaven stands with you, I stand with you, and the soul who left too soon watches with tears of hope, because you chose to open what they never thought you would. That alone is a miracle. By the way, if you sense your spirit stirring as you listen, don't forget to subscribe. Heaven has been trying to reach you for so long, and now that they have, they won't stop. Subscribe with faith, knowing this isn't an ending, but a new beginning. Now listen closely. They want you to know their passing wasn't as it appeared. Behind the scenes were unspoken conversations and hidden pain. They bore silence, regret, but above all, an overwhelming love for you. A love that does not fade with the body, but follows the soul across the veil, lingering in every gentle breeze. Every dream where you thought you saw their face, those are visitations. They come not because you miss them, but because they miss you. Your name echoed in their heart until their last breath. They are not gone, they are not distant, they are just one heartbeat away. Today, heaven has allowed them to speak again, through this message. You may cry, but not out of sadness. Instead, tears will fall because you're feeling them again, that unbroken connection death could never sever. That is the hidden truth. They have waited patiently for you to hear it, and now that you are here, they weep in heaven. They weep because their prayer was answered. Now listen carefully, for what comes next is more than a message, it is a reunion. You have no idea how long they waited for this moment. How often they whispered your name into the stars, how many times they begged heaven, just one more moment please. And now here you are. You arrived on time, not early, not late. You opened this exactly when the veil was thin enough for their words to reach you. Do you feel it, that weight in your chest, tears welling for no clear reason? That is their soul touching yours. They see everything you endured, the silent nights when pain was so deep, you wondered if anyone noticed. But they saw. From the other side, where love never dies, they stood by your bed. They kissed your forehead as you slept. They touched your shoulder when a chill came for no reason. They vowed to the angels, they would not rest until you knew the truth. They never left, they've been trying to speak to you, but your pain was too loud. Now finally, you are still enough to hear them. There is something you need to know, something that will shake you. You were never meant to carry sorrow forever, grief is not a permanent badge of honor. They plead with you now. Do not hold on to the pain like it defines you. It was never meant to be your prison, healing is waiting for you, freedom is waiting for you. Your heart is meant to breathe again. This moment you are in, the opening of your soul, is the first step toward that freedom. You are not alone in this, Michael stands at your side, guarding you with unwavering light. God says this is your time to receive healing, your time to let go of burdens you never had to bear alone. Let the truth sink deep, your beloved's love remains unbroken and infinite. They are watching with hope, waiting for you to walk forward, lighter, freer, ready to live the life heaven intended for you. This message is not an end, it's a beginning. The love that sent it is eternal, and it will continue to reach you, until you finally embrace it. So breathe, dear child, breathe in peace. Open your heart wide. You are loved beyond measure, held beyond time. The journey ahead is sacred, and you are ready. Please breathe deeply once more, because the truth I am about to share is heavy with love and healing. The moment you thought was the end, was only a new beginning. The moment your world shattered, was where divine grace began to weave a new story around you. Your loved one remembers every tear you cried, every night you spent in silence, every prayer whispered in the dark. They know how much you wish things had been different. But more than anything, they want you to know that their love never left you. It never will. They were not just here and then gone, their spirit is still entwined with yours, invisible threads connecting your heartbeats across dimensions. When you feel a sudden warmth or a gentle breeze, when a song unexpectedly plays, or a scent fills the air, that is them reaching through the veil, to remind you, you are never alone. This connection is unbreakable, and death is not the end of love, but its transformation. And now as your heart opens wider to receive this, they are asking for something sacred. They want you to stop carrying the burden of guilt that weighs you down. That weight was never yours to hold, they've carried their pain, so now you must release yours. Forgive yourself for what you think you should have done differently, forgive yourself for surviving, forgive yourself for moments when you felt lost. Because healing begins when forgiveness takes root. This is your permission to heal, your invitation to rise above sorrow. This message is a bridge, from the realm of light, to your very soul. It is a call to awaken to the truth, that peace is your birthright. It is time to stop punishing yourself with the past, and start embracing the present with open arms. They want you to know that the love they had for you was fierce, unconditional, and eternal. It was not diminished by the end of their physical journey, rather it expanded beyond the limits of time and space, to hold you even now. There is a power in your love, a power that can heal wounds that seemed permanent. That power is your own heart beating still, with their memory, still connected to the divine source, that brought you together in this lifetime and beyond. They want you to tap into that power. They want you to live fully, with courage and joy, knowing that their spirit walks beside you, every step of the way. And yes, healing will come with signs. Be alert for moments that feel too perfect to be coincidences. Numbers that keep appearing, dreams that speak in symbols, a sudden calm in the midst of chaos. These are the whispers of your loved one in heaven, conspiring to bring you peace. You will feel their presence, not as a ghost, but as a loving energy, guiding you forward. In the days ahead, you may find your emotions rising and falling in waves, sometimes overwhelming, sometimes soothing. This is part of the cleansing process. Do not fear the tears or the moments of loneliness. They are the rain that nourishes your soul's garden. Let yourself feel deeply, because it means you are alive, you are connected, and you are healing. Remember, Archangel Michael stands guard at your side, his sword drawn to cut through any darkness that tries to cling to you. He is the protector of your soul, and your guide through this sacred process. Trust that no matter how heavy your heart feels now, you are not alone. You have divine allies, both seen and unseen, fighting for your peace. Your loved one's departure was never a punishment or abandonment. It was a part of a grander plan, that your spirit may not yet fully understand. But trust that this plan is filled with love, mercy, and purpose. They have moved into a place of light, and are free from suffering. They want nothing more than for you to share in that freedom too. So as you continue to walk this path, hold on to hope. Hold on to faith. Speak their name gently, when the silence feels too loud. Invite their presence with an open heart. Know that this connection, this love, transcends the limits of this world, and will never fade. Tonight as you close your eyes, feel their embrace, wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Feel the power of their forgiveness, lifting the weight from your soul. Feel the light of heaven, shining on your path, illuminating every step. You are held, you are loved, and you are not forgotten. The miracle they promised is on its way. It will come wrapped in unexpected moments of grace. It may arrive as a burst of peace, a restored relationship, a new opportunity, or simply a profound sense of calm. When it comes, recognize it as a gift from the one who loves you beyond the veil. You are stronger than you realize, your heart is braver than you believe. Your story is far from over. This is not an ending, but a sacred continuation. The love that once said goodbye, now whispers welcome home. Hold on to this message. Return to it whenever doubt or grief threatens to overwhelm you. Let it be a lamp in your darkest hours, a reminder that the light never truly leaves. You were chosen to carry this love forward, to heal, to grow, and to shine. And finally remember this. You were never alone, you are never alone. Heaven watches over you always, and so do those who walked before you. Their prayers for you continue, their love surrounds you eternally, and their hope for your joy is unshakable. Now rest, beloved soul. Rest in the knowledge that you are held by love, greater than any loss. Rest in the peace that comes from understanding that your story is part of a divine tapestry, woven with purpose and grace. The journey ahead will have challenges, yes, but also unimaginable blessings. You are ready to meet them with courage, with faith, and with a heart open wide. And as you rise each morning, may you feel the touch of heaven on your life, and the enduring presence of those who love you beyond this world. This is your new beginning, this is your healing, this is your light. Let it shine bright. Not as a ghost, not to haunt you, but as love in its purest form. And they've been there ever since, every birthday, every time you whispered into your pillow, every moment you gazed at the sky wondering, are you still out there? The answer is yes, 1,000 times yes. They have been watching you, through every struggle, every victory, every tear and every smile. And now from beyond the veil they are shouting, you were never alone, I never left you, I only changed form. They want you to understand that they see everything. Yes, even the things you thought no one noticed, the strength you summoned when you felt broken, the kindness you extended despite your own pain, the countless moments you chose hope over despair. They are proud of you beyond words. They are amazed by your resilience and your courage. They have told every angel in heaven, that is the one I loved, that is the one who carries my memory with grace and light. But beloved, this next part will be hard to hear. They are asking you to release the burden of what you think you could have done differently. They know you replay the last conversation, again and again in your mind. They understand how you wished you'd said I love you just one more time. Yet through me they say this to you, you did enough, you were always more than I ever deserved. So why do you continue punishing yourself? They see how you conceal your pain, when others are near. They know how your smile hides the sorrow, that floods your nights. They need you to hear this truth loud and clear. Your healing honors them, not your suffering. Your joy, your laughter, your freedom, these are the legacies that keep their spirit alive within you. Now listen carefully, because this is urgent. They have been granted permission to give you a sacred gift. Within the next 11 days, something will shift, a conversation, a sign, a miracle, or an unexpected breakthrough. You will recognize it immediately. It may seem like coincidence, but it will be far more than that. It will be undeniable proof that this message was not merely words on a screen, but real contact from beyond. Yet there is a critical condition. You must open your heart fully to receive it. Doubt will close the door, skepticism will block the way. But if you say, "I believe I am ready," the heavens will respond instantly. So I ask you again right now, type it below, "I believe I'm ready." When you do this, your soul unlocks, and the peace, the answers, the healing and the connection they have been trying to send, will flow freely to you. And there is more. They have asked God to assign you a guardian angel, specifically for this season. This angel will begin to show up, in ways you cannot ignore. Perhaps you'll notice the number 333 appearing repeatedly, or 111. Maybe you'll hear your loved one's name whispered in the wind, or feel a sudden flicker of light in a dark room. These are not mere coincidences. They are confirmations, signs from the divine, that your connection continues. This is not an ending, it is a new beginning, a spiritual companionship, that will accompany you through every step of your journey. You beloved are sacred, this moment, this message is the turning point, your heart has longed for in silence. If you are still reading, hear this with all the divine authority I carry. I, Archangel Michael, swear by the gates of heaven, your loved one remains with you. They hear your voice, they see your tears, they have never stopped loving you. Tonight light a candle in their honor, speak their name aloud into the quiet. Say, "I am still with you," feel the atmosphere shift, the warmth, the gentle embrace wrapping around your soul, like a blanket you forgot was always there. That is their love, alive and present. If this moment touches your heart deeply, do not keep it locked inside. Share this message with others, somewhere someone else is grieving silently, waiting for a sign just like this one. Be the light for them, just as this message has been a light for you. One last time, if you feel moved and ready to step into this next sacred chapter, type below, "Thank you for the message, I feel you with me." Heaven will witness it, so will they. Now let us continue, slowly and reverently, for this last part is where the veil softens completely, between earth and heaven. Your heart is open wider than it has been in a long time, glowing like a beacon in the darkness. The soul of the one you love is closer than ever, closer than since they crossed the threshold. They are watching every breath you take as you read this, smiling through tears and whispering, "I knew you would come, I knew you would listen." They are here now, ready to share the truth that death could never silence. Hear this clearly, they never wanted to leave you. Even if their final days were filled with pain or confusion, even if it seemed like they gave up or slipped away too fast, their love never wavered. They carried you in their heart every second, even when it felt like the world was cruel and unfair. Their passing was not a choice, but a crossing, a part of a greater plan that you may not understand now. And while you may feel abandoned, they are still beside you, not as a ghost to haunt, but as pure love to comfort. They want you to release the guilt, the what-ifs and the unbearable weight of regret. They want you to step into a new chapter of healing, one filled with light, peace and hope. You are not alone in your sorrow, but the sorrow is not your final story. There is more waiting for you, a life rebuilt on love, faith and the unbreakable bond you share with them, beyond time and space. Remember, every tear you shed is being transformed into healing, every prayer you whisper is heard and answered. And every heartbeat is a reminder, you carry their love inside you forever. So when the days ahead bring doubt or darkness, remember this message. Return to it, let it fill you with courage and peace. They are with you now and always, cheering you on from the realms of light. And as you walk forward, you will notice the subtle miracles, the soft nudges, the signs in unexpected places, that confirm the bond between you can never be broken. Because love, real love, transcends death. It endures beyond the veil, and waits patiently for your heart to open fully. Hold on to that truth, let it anchor you, let it guide you through the shadows, and into the dawn. You were never alone, you are never alone, and you will never be alone again. Now breathe deeply, feel the presence surrounding you, soft, gentle and sure. Your loved one is here, I am here, heaven is here. And the next chapter of your story begins now. Not as a fleeting whisper, not as a fleeting shadow, but as a powerful presence, that lingers in every corner of your soul. This moment is sacred, a holy pause, where heaven leans in just to remind you, you are infinitely loved, endlessly protected, and eternally connected. The spirit world is not silent, it speaks in signs, in subtle nudges, in the sudden warmth on a cold day, or the inexplicable peace that settles over your heart when you least expect it. Do not rush away from this feeling, let it soak in deeply. Your tears, your smiles, your silent prayers, all have been heard. Every moment of loneliness, every pang of grief, every quiet hope whispered in the dark, it has been gathered and held by angels, whose purpose is to guard your heart. This divine presence surrounding you, is a reminder that your story is not over, it is only just unfolding. And what you are stepping into now, is nothing short of miraculous. A season of restoration is on the horizon. Your faith, your endurance, your willingness to open your heart, even when it felt like it would break, has paved the way for blessings, that cannot be measured by earthly standards. The doors of heaven have swung wide, and what is waiting for you on the other side, is peace deeper than you have ever known, joy that bursts through even the darkest nights, and love that heals every broken place. Remember this, you are not alone in your journey. The angels walk beside you every step of the way. The one you lost, though unseen by the eyes of the world, is standing right here with you in spirit, smiling, encouraging and loving you with a fierceness that defies death. Their energy has never left, it simply transformed into a light, that shines brightest when your own light feels dim. Allow yourself to rest in that truth, let the heaviness of the past dissolve, in the warmth of their eternal embrace. The guilt that has weighed so heavily is being lifted now, replaced by a freedom that breathes life back into your weary soul. You don't have to carry the pain alone anymore, you are supported by forces greater than you can comprehend. And now as you breathe in this sacred moment, feel the gentle power of the promise held just for you. Within the next days, weeks, or even months, the divine blessing that has been set in motion, will manifest in ways that surprise you. It might be a restored relationship, a healed heart, an unexpected opportunity, or simply the quiet assurance that you are exactly where you need to be. This blessing is a seed planted in your soul, watered by your faith, and nurtured by the unwavering love that surrounds you. This is your moment to rise, to reclaim your joy, to live boldly as the beloved child of heaven that you are. Speak life over yourself now. I am ready to receive all the blessings meant for me. I am open to love, to healing, to miracles. I trust that I am held now and always. Let these words echo in your heart as a shield and a beacon. Because from this day forward, you walk with divine approval and celestial protection. Nothing can shake you, nothing can move you from the path you were born to walk. The pain, the loss, the struggle, they have shaped you, but do not define you. What defines you is the love that remains, the strength that rises, and the light that never fades. If you feel this message stirring something inside you, do not hesitate to share it. Your story, your healing, your testimony, can be the lifeline someone else desperately needs. Remember, the angels work through us, as much as for us. Your openness becomes a channel for grace and hope, to flow into the lives of others. So tonight, as you prepare for rest, light a candle if you can. Let it symbolize the eternal flame of love, that death cannot extinguish. Whisper the name of your loved one softly, or say it boldly if you feel the strength. Know that they are listening, that they are rejoicing in heaven, because you have chosen to remember, to love, to live. And as you drift into sleep, carry this truth with you: you are sacred, you are chosen, and your story is a testament to the power of love, that transcends time and space. Your spirit is wrapped in light, and your path is blessed by the highest realms. This is not goodbye, this is the beginning of a new chapter, one where you walk with the grace of the angels, and the love of the divine. You are never alone now or ever. Archangel Michael is here, guarding you, guiding you, fighting for you. Keep your heart open, keep your faith alive, and watch as miracles unfold. You were never alone, you are not alone now, you will never be alone again. I am Archangel Michael, sent for you, watching over you, loving you beyond worlds. Now breathe in peace, let your spirit settle, you are home. If this message has touched your heart, say or type: I receive the love, I receive the healing, I receive the blessing. Heaven has heard you, so have I. And remember, the journey continues, and it is holy. Stay open, stay strong, stay loved. This moment is sacred, it is holy. You have just received a gift that few ever encounter, a message whispered from beyond, carried by angels, and engraved into the very core of your being. And though I prepare to leave you now, know this: they remain with you always, closer than you think. Tonight the veil between worlds thins, and their love will settle softly on your soul, like a warm embrace. Some of you will feel their presence in dreams, gentle touches, or unexpected tears, and peace awakening at odd hours. This is no accident, it is their love speaking directly to your heart, reminding you not to forget this moment, not to forget them, and certainly not to forget the profound connection that never truly breaks. Even if those around you cannot perceive the signs, you have seen them. You opened this message, and strengthened your bond with the divine, beyond what you ever imagined. You are no longer a seeker waiting for proof, you are the proof. You carry the living light of love, that transcends death, the undeniable truth that healing and hope can grow, even in the deepest grief. By receiving this, you have honored the one you lost. You have comforted their spirit, and made peace possible, not only for them, but for your own heart. So hold tightly to this vow, to live boldly, love deeply, and express your truth freely. Say I love you without hesitation, forgive more swiftly, cherish every imperfect moment with those you hold dear. Let yourself cry when you need to, and laugh even when the world urges silence. Your every breath of love is a sacred tribute to the one who gifted you this message. Now here is the part that may stir your soul profoundly. Your loved one has pleaded for one final chance to say, I'm sorry, thank you, I was watching you all along, you were my greatest joy. Through this message, those words have finally reached you. You were not imagining the signs, nor speaking into the void. Your belief was never misplaced, the presence you felt was real, and you were right all along. Place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, repeat these words with intention. I am loved beyond this world, I am protected by angels, I am watched over by those I miss, I am never alone, I am ready to live fully, I receive the peace, the love and the miracle left for me, so it is, so it shall be. Breathe deeply now, when your eyes open, you will sense a change, softer courage, awakened strength, a tender bravery that carries you forward. If your spirit feels lighter, declare it here, so the heavens mark your transformation. I heard the message, I receive it with my whole heart. Your name will be inscribed among comforted souls, and your beloved will smile from the realms beyond. This is the message, yet it is not the conclusion, it is a doorway. Behind it lies love eternal, unwavering and true. I am Archangel Michael, and my protection will never cease. Let this sacred stillness linger, for heaven's work in you is far from over. Though these words draw to a close, your healing journey is just beginning. Something ancient has been lifted from your soul, a silence released that allows your spirit to breathe again. Now hear this rare truth, one few are ready to receive, you are the reason they crossed peacefully. No matter the circumstances of their passing, whether you were near or far, whether regrets linger or goodbyes felt incomplete, you were their peace. The love that carried them forward, was drawn from your presence, your essence, your light. They told the angels, make sure they know I held their love with me all the way home. Now beloved, it is your turn to live in a way that feels like home to your soul. No longer numb, no longer hiding your pain, no more waiting for permission to embrace joy, because you deserve it fully, and they want that joy for you above all else. You may wonder how to carry all this forward. The answer is simple yet profound, live as the miracle you truly are. Tomorrow take one soft step toward something real, something meaningful. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to honor them, start living in a way that celebrates their spirit every day. Speak your truth aloud, smile without restraint, reach for connection without fear, love without apology. When you do, you will begin to see them anew, not as absence, but in presence. In songs, in flickers of light, in perfect timing, in your dreams. And one day, perhaps unexpectedly, you will feel their embrace, not with hands, but with energy, warmth, and that soft whisper, I am still here, I never left you. This is where I leave you now, not because the message ends, but because your story begins anew. You have been touched by heaven, heaven does not touch without transforming. Before you move forward, pause for one last sacred breath. Place your hand over your heart, feel your pulse, proof of life, proof of love, proof that they live on through you. If doubts creep back, return to these words. When grief visits again, speak this message aloud. If you feel lost, hold fast to this truth: love never dies, and neither do the souls who carry it. Go gently now into your day or your night, carrying with you the light, the love, and the endless peace that flows from this moment onward. Your path is illuminated, your heart is guarded, you are never alone. And so it is. But move forward with this certainty burning in your heart. You were chosen to receive this message, you were meant to be reminded, you were loved so deeply, that the veil itself was lifted just for you. Say this with all your soul before you close your eyes. I am ready to live again, I am love, I am free, I remember you. As your words rise, so will their smile in heaven. I will guard you, I will walk beside you always. This message is sealed in eternal light, with the full power of the heavens. I am Archangel Michael, and I will never stop watching over you. Amen.